Hey Gemini, how's it going? It's your girl Nosh. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for sticking around, Gemini. This is going to be your reading, Gemini, for the first half of January 2020. Let's see what love has to bring in for you. I hope everybody had a happy New Year's. To all the Geminis out there. If you guys had a happy New Year. If you guys had fun. 5 of Wands popped out. Gemini, you're being a little defensive about something. What are you defensive about? But, no, guys, thank you so much for giving time to watch this. Even though I am not very prompt on the videos. You guys already know how I am. I feel like I always say that. So yeah, I kind of don't want to apologize because I always apologize about not putting up videos. That's why I don't make promises I can't keep. They say take it as you get it, right? It's a gift from the universe when I decide to do a fucking reading. So take it as I give it, right? Let me stop. You know how life is. Shit gets in the way. You got a lot of things to do, and I'm always doing things, so it's kind of hard for me to just kind of put everything aside and be like, all right, I'm gonna do a video today. Because you guys don't understand, a lot of these videos are very, very I'm not gonna say time consuming, but they are. You know, it does take our energy that we readers use to put into our cards and to conjure up that energy. Or to, better word other than conjuring is to channel that energy. If I get labeled a witch out here, she's conjuring energy. Yeah, I'm channeling my own fucking energy, my own higher self energy. Yeah, so kind of want to tell you guys real quick before I get into your reading. Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. It's 5:45. Change. 5 stands for change. A lot of things have changed. That's what I was gonna mention. A lot has changed for myself, so you guys might be seeing my face a little more. If you know my previous videos, I always talk about it, that every time I pull away from doing the light work or doing spiritual work, it always pulls me back in a sense where it reminds me but this is where I belong. This is what I need to be doing. Every time I pull away and I start something else, it's like I always come back to this. So maybe Gemini, you need to hear that about something that you do in life that you you know, you kind of go back to all the time. Why are we going back to this? Why do I always come back to this? Why do you always go back to what you go back to? Maybe that's a message that somebody needs to hear out there. I mean, I'm personally trying to figure it out myself because it's like sometimes you don't choose the path that you're given. That's why I make the joke and say if I had made the choice myself, I would be less angry. You know, then I have somebody to blame myself. In this case, I can't blame the uniform. You know, the uniform. Actually, I can't blame the uniform and I can't blame the universe. It is what it is. This is what I gotta do, so this is what I gotta do. You know? For me personally, it's a sense of release when I do the readings. Because it's like sometimes I feel like I harbor all this energy and I don't know how to get rid of it. And then especially with things going on in life, it's kind of hard to sit down and be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to sort this out. I'm going to do this. Now, me, instead, what I do is I hit the ground running and I try to distract myself so much so I don't think about what exactly is going on in my life that I'm actually running from. But I suffered a loss this past weekend. And because of that loss, it's really teaching me to slow down and enjoy life, you know? Enjoy life and enjoy what I have in front of me. Because I'm not going to get it again. These precious moments, these seconds, like the second right now that I'm talking to you guys, I'm not going to get it again. So, just trying to be a little wiser on how I use my time and how I connect with people going forward, you know? So I'm going to try my best to try to post readings up once a week. If I can't do weekly readings, I'm going to try to do the first month, you know, like the first half of the month and the second half of the month as much as I can. Okay? Let's get into your reading. I blabbered enough. but I kind of wanted to let you guys know what was going on with me, you know, the past couple of months. And my new subscribers, sorry, I really don't talk this much. Usually I get into the videos, but I had taken a long hiatus, so I wanted to come back and just explain a little bit. And you know what, new subscribers, please subscribe and become a subscriber, by the way. Thank you so much. People who are watching for the first time, I really appreciate you guys watching me. My name's Nosh. Welcome to the channel. I hope you guys enjoy, and now let's get into your reading, okay? Universe, Spirit Guides, Ascending Masters, Spirit Guides. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raziel. Can you please protect me as I do this reading? Can you please protect those that are watching it? I ask that you please remove anything that's negative, and only let the divine light in so I can go ahead and read these messages as I'm supposed to. What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini for the week, for the month, for the first half of the month of January 2020? What's going on with Gemini for the first half of the month of 2020? 2 more cards, please. Happy New Year's, guys. I hope everybody's doing good, by the way. Hope everybody had a good New Year's. I personally did not have a good New Year's, but it's okay. I've gotten to the point in life where I just accept things now. So there's no need to fight. You know how I always tell you guys to just flow? That's exactly what I'm doing. Just flowing. Not fighting back at all. Alright guys, so you guys got the Hermit. Right, Gemini, you got the Hermit, you got the 2 of Swords, and you got the 6 of Wands upside down. When I see the Hermit card, I'm thinking that Gemini, you're keeping to yourself. You're not really Geminis that are in a relationship or Geminis that are single. Same thing for both parties. You guys are kind of like, you know, going in self mode, you know, thinking about yourself, thinking internally, like what's going on, what do I need to fix, what do I need to do going forward. I feel like you guys are at a decision because of the 2 of Swords. This decision might be mental, because it is the 2 of Swords. Swords are always mental. It's something, I feel like you're trying to make a decision between 2 things, and you're mentally trying to cover it in your head in the sense of like, what would be the better choice? I feel like one choice makes you feel comfortable, the other choice is just, it's just as good, but it doesn't make you feel comfortable. I feel like it challenges you. It challenges you, it kind of, it takes you to the places where you have never been before. That's what I want to say. That's what I'm picking up intuitively. It might be, this reading might be just for one individual. Sometimes that happens, so just guys, don't take offense to it. If it's a general reading, if it vibes with you, let it vibe with you. If it doesn't, just let it go. So, Gemini, you're in between trying to figure out what is vibing with you and what is not vibing with you. You have 2 choices. One choice makes you feel comfortable, the other one scares the shit out of you. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you have the 6 of Wands upside down. 6 of Wands like this is more of a card of victory. It's more of a card of coming in from the battle and having the town basically throw flowers at you, and like all the maidens in the town want you because you just, you know, slay the dragon. But it's upside down. The fact that it's upside down, it's basically saying that you don't feel victorious. There's something going on with you that's not making you feel victorious. You're not happy. It could be because you have to make this decision, and that's why you're going inward to make this decision. Because I feel like where you are right now, there's just something about it that's not victorious. Till you don't make this decision, till you don't figure out whether you're going left or right, I feel like you're gonna feel like this feeling of unsatisfaction, like something's missing. Let's see. What is it that you are not finding yourself victorious in? What is it that you're not finding victorious, that you feel that you're not victorious in? 4 of Swords, mental again. You need to take a break. Oh, okay. okay. You are, I want to say, separated from someone. You're not speaking to someone. You're taking a break from someone. And because of that reason, you're not feeling victorious because there is this break period between you and someone. There's no communication going on. Or if there is communication, it's very little communication. It's very, it's no communication, sorry. Either you're not talking to someone, you know, like you're like giving them the silent treatment, or they're giving you the silent treatment, okay? Let's find out this decision that you have to make. What is the decision that Gemini is thinking of making? What is Gemini stuck between? That's actually the correct question. What is Gemini stuck between? What is Gemini stuck between? What is Gemini stuck between? What is Gemini? Ah, the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune. You could be dealing with a Libra, or you could be a Libra. And the Wheel of Fortune. Gemini, the Wheel of Fortune is about moving forward, and the Justice is obviously the word itself, the meaning justice. You know, you get your just due. Gemini, you've been in a situation, I want to say that you're trying to figure out if you want to move forward or if you want to stay where you are. And I said that you have two decisions where you feel one is comfortable and one scares the shit out of you. But I feel like one decision may be that you're dealing with may be karmic. And the Wheel of Fortune is moving forward. Not only moving forward, but the Wheel of Fortune, when I look at it, it kind of tells me that it's in the sense of moving forward and you're completing your karmic cycle. So, oh wow, okay, so I get it. You may be in a karmic situation, Gemini. That's why you need to go in and figure out if you're going to stay in this situation or you're going to move forward, because you're not being victorious because it's a karmic situation. That's why you need to take a break from this situation to figure out if you're going to leave or not. Because if you leave, you're completing the cycle of karma, or whatever this cycle was of completion that you needed to do. Okay? Plain and simple. Wherever you are right now may be karmic. Or whoever you're dealing with may be karmic. Ways to know if it's a karmic situation, or ways to know you're dating someone, or you're in a relationship with someone karmic. Real quick, I'll run it down for you guys. You feel obligated towards them. You, in a way, kind of feel afraid to lose them. You feel like if you don't speak to them all day, you kind of have anxiety. You feel weird. Now, or you feel like you have to be there for this person. Or if you break up with them, or if you leave them, it's like you don't know what they'll do, okay? These are karmic indications. Karmic relationships have these ties. It's always a karmic tie, so it's a soul tie. So it's like something that even if you try to break it, you try to cut it, you can't get this person out of your mind. You literally have imaginary arguments in your head about this person. That's a soul tie. That's an attachment. Oh, whoa, did I have to fly away with like alfalfa? But that's an attachment. That's a soul tie. In order to cut the soul tie, what you have to do is you have to bring the person in your mind's eye, and you have to release them. You know, if you could do it personally, like, you know, face to face, you could break up with them and let them go. You could do that as well too. But if you can't reach out to the person, if they're in a distance, you know, if they're at a distance, or if they're not around you, you can always pull them up, you know, in your third eye, look at them, you know, and then have that conversation with them in your mind, like, you know what, I am cutting this tie, and just get some pretend scissors. But make sure that they're made out of obsidian. Pretend that your scissors are made out of obsidian. You're not going to go get obsidian scissors. But you're going to imagine that you have scissors made out of obsidian in your mind as you're meditating, and you're going to cut the cord. What happens is obsidian is a very strong crystal. It's a very strong stone that helps you protect not only your aura, but it keeps everything negative away from you. So everything that balances in your negative, that's negative in your aura, it'll clean it out. So if there's people around you that are negative for you in your life, they will be cleaned out. I started wearing my obsidian for maybe like 2-3 months, and I swear to God, I looked around, my friend circle was so small. It was like, it was me, my sister, and my sister. You know what I mean? It's like, I could just literally count on, like, you know, 3 fingers, literally, on who I'm friends with. Like, you know, it happens though. You know, you have to do this. You have every right to clean your energy, because everyone's energy is sacred. Gemini, you don't have to stay with someone because, you know, they are feeling helpless without you. You're not bound to anyone. You don't belong to anyone. You're free. You can be with whoever you want. You can, you know, you can go be whoever you want. You're not tied to anyone. And those of you Geminis who think that you are tied, please, please, please let me explain to you. Once you let this tie go, the blessings are going to come in, okay? Sometimes we held on to people who are actually blocking our blessings. And that's what's going on here. You will get your justice. Soon as you let this person go and you move on, you will be receiving your justice and you will be completing your cycle. You know what, Gemini? It's a new year. It's 2020. And this, like I said, this may not apply to all Geminis. There's some Geminis out there that might be actually happy, you know? Like, fucking really happy, you know, in a relationship, and that's fine. This is for the Gemini that is in a karmic relationship at the moment, and they can't let go. Again, go through, if you need to rewind the video, go ahead and do it, where I gave you the list of karmic, you know, indications, karmic tie indications. You have to understand, we bring this karma from past lives. And this karma sticks with us. Us moving forward, us fixing it in this lifetime or whatever lifetime we're in, it helps us move on to where we're supposed to be. You know, so if you're broke right now, if you're not making much money, if you're always sad, you're always depressed, and you have this person in your life, you're not moving forward in life, maybe it's time to get rid of whoever is standing next to you. That's how I look at it. There's nothing wrong in doing that. Sometimes people who have been latched onto you for years and years and years may not be good for you, and it's okay to let them go, because why cage yourself to feeling unhappy? I don't understand that. I will never understand why people, literally, the cage is there, you're in the cage, there is no door to the cage though, but you don't want to fly out. I don't understand. Why do you torture yourself so much? And again, this may not be for every single Gemini out there that's watching this reading. This is more for the Gemini that has a karmic situation going on, because you know, you are going inside. The Hermit is going inside and reflecting. When you go inside and you reflect, you understand that, you know what have I been putting up with? What have I been dealing with? Now, maybe it's a karmic relationship. Maybe it's a family member that you're having a karmic situation with. But again, you're going in and you're the first half of January, you're definitely reflecting. You're making the decision. Because you're not feeling happy. There's nothing happy about this card. There's nothing victorious about this card. I don't see anything victorious about it. Like this, yeah, if it was like that, the Six of Wands upright like this, that means you're coming in on your horse, you got everything, you slayed the dragon, you're about to pick up the princess, you're about to hit the mushrooms, you know what I mean? And bam, you just got yourself 100,000 gold coins. That's what this is. You need to respawn. You need another life. You need to you need to cash out your coins, or you need your buddy to tap you in so you can play again, because you need another life. Okay? Those are for my Geminis who understand video game language. Because you know how in a video game, you finish one board, and like say you have 5 lives and you used up all your 5 lives. You're not winning, buddy. You're dying. Whatever situation you are in, it's killing you slowly. As soon as you leave it, you'll get your justice out of it. You complete the cycle. Much needed break. Much needed break. Maybe you need to step away from this person and take a break from this person. Who knows? Maybe you guys can get back together after you kind of like, you know, take a break and see what the perspective is. Maybe you guys can come together and have a resolution of what's going on, or compromise, you know? But just remember, guys, just remember, love is unconditional. I was watching this this video by Dolores Cannon. She's awesome. I love her. I've been watching her a lot lately. She's been helping a lot. Dolores Cannon is constantly saying that love is unconditional. What is the meaning of unconditional love? It is love with no conditions. Okay? So if you're with someone and they're putting conditions on you, or they're asking you to be more than who you are, less than who you are, that's conditions. And it's not love if it's conditional. Love is unconditional. Okay? So guys, Gemini, that's your reading for January 2020. I hope you guys liked it. Please feel free to comment down below. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for my subscribers so you guys know when I'm posting up next. For my new subscribers, again, guys, thank you so much. I hope it resonated with you, and if it did not, please check out your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, even your Venus sign. Sometimes your Mars will actually work too, or your North nodes, or your North node, yeah. Or I normally don't listen to South node readings. I'll listen to like a North node reading, or a Venus and Capricorn reading for a relationship. If I really want to know what's going on with like like my world, I'll look at Leos. If I want to know what's going on with like my emotions, I'll look at Aquarius for my moon. If I want a generalized reading, I'll look at my my sun sign, Sagittarius. So, you know, maybe you guys can do the same thing if this one didn't resonate. Alright guys, I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.